Hello everyone, welcome to Littlelamb Go. And today I will do a review of my student, another game of my student. There was 5 then, and let's see this game. Okay. So this is quite normal opening, and this is also very popular. This is AlphaGo's move. I think before AlphaGo played with Littlelamb, no one tried this move before, but this now become very popular. This side it ends like this is very peaceful. But this exchange is a little bit good for black because white lose the chance to play m3 later. But if white doesn't do this exchange and directly play here, black will not follow it to stretch. Black will come to this side and push and cut. And this is also appeared firstly in the game between AlphaGo and Littlelamb, I guess. And at that game, white play like this, and and this is sorry. This is like a Joseki. But this is not very bad for white actually. So I think here now black can play this move, which is much better than come back. Then white can only play like this. Black just choose to kill this stone. For the points, it's similar. Just black come to this side instead of come to the other side. Sorry. I mean, like that game ended like this. Black come to this side, but white got something here and still can come out. I think black can choose this variation. This was hard to say how it will influence. Black got this side and got lots of points, which should be satisfied. That is why when black play here, now most professionals will choose to stretch here. Then black play here and white choose to play this. This is similar to that shape. I think this is not bad for white. White still later can come out this side. But black will usually still tries to come to this side. Then white can kill this stone. and it may end like this. This is similar to the shape I showed you before this shape, but I think white should be under this shape. White is a bit better than that shape because it at least captured one stone in the middle and it's more stronger. But this is also okay for black. I personally like black. That is why when black plays here, why do in the actual game, why do this exchange first? Then it ends like this. So yeah, up to now it's quite normal. And this move is a bit strange. Usually we do three space pincer in a Chinese opening shape. This is a normal place, and black usually will play like this, and later now white can choose either to choose here or choose here or play here. Come to this side. I think this is maybe a good point, good position that I like. And yes, and in the actual game, white choose to play here. But black played this move is hard to say if it is good. I think black should also come to this side. If if it's like this, I can't see this one line further. What is the advantage? What is the goodness? So if white you want to pincer, black can just come out. This is also not very good for white. So I think black actually can come to this side. Yeah. But in the actual game, black chose to play here, which is also a bit strange. White can, of course, come to this side because black got a very hard, very strong head here. So this top side become more important for both of them. So if white can come to this side first, it should not be bad. But white plays here. I think now black needs to, yeah. Now it's black needs at least need to find some way to try to come to this side, but the problem should be this move. Even if black play like this is also not bad. So yeah, in the actual game black play like this. This is like white got some advantage in the beginning. Up to now, here in this Pacific area, black seems didn't lose. Black seems good. mm, not bad in this specific area. But this side, on the whole board, this side is not black got a strong war, but it was limited by this two white stones and didn't got much territory. So on the whole board, I think white already got some lead. Mm, white is leading, but this is big, but I think this is not urgent. Here, this move is obvious, very big move. Here, if black wants to play here, this exchange will just let him. I say it's not very big because if black choose to continue to enlarge its influence, white can continue to play here, which will make black very uh, uncomfortable. But if black play here, it's like a goatee. White can play anywhere else. It's not very big. So that means this move, it is big but not urgent. Yeah, they did some exchange here. So you see, now, even if it ends good for white, but it's still early in the game. Uh, as long as I got the huge war, it looks like I can't use the war, but the thing is, uh, as long as I got the war, I need to try to use this war. So I think the later game depends on if black can use this war well. If it can find a way to make it functional, make it more efficient, probably it's still good for black. If black just play softly and can't use this war well, black will get a problem of lacking the mm, territory. So this is the wrong direction. Usually it seems that this side is more wide than this side. This side is narrow. So teachers taught us that in the beginning we need to play the uh, wide side instead of the narrow side. But under this specific situation, it's obviously not good, this side. There are two reasons. The first reason, I must told you before that if we form a Joseki shape like this, usually this side is not important. It's useless set. And the second thing is now we need to use this wall. So definitely we need to come into this side. I think probably this is a good position. If you play outside, I can get the corner. Of course you can't. But if you play like this, I just destroy this side first and for instance, if you jump, I can do this exchange first. Doesn't matter much. I can also jump. You need to save this, and then I come to this to attack your group. Then I can use this war. You need to make this alive, I guess. Then I can get some benefits like this. I think black should play like this to turn this situation around. Use this war. And this side, white can get nothing. And black can later can focus on the battle in the middle, in the center. This is the correct uh, direction. But when black play here and white got this side easily, especially when white can get this move that the alpha go showed us. I think white got a big leading in the uh, opening. And this is also useless, I guess. Black now still need to focus on this side, even if you made some mistake. Uh, Black still needs to try to come in. But this, of course, is much worse than uh, throwing it before. But still, we need to play here. If white play here, black really got some benefits. But white can also not very easily deal with this group. Black can, for instance, play something easily to make this group alive. So probably you maybe white will play like this. Then I come out, tries to attack these two stones. At least I destroy some of your territory. This should be the correct direction. But in the actual game, black played these exchanges, and this is, I think, a little bit like a losing move. White played this honey. Of course, white that's not afraid of you to capturing this stone. Of course, now still this side is much bigger. This is just the ending game move. It's very small. It's not very small, but just like what I said before, it's not that urgent. No, white can just come connect all these stones. Then it will be very huge influence. Then I think at least white will not uh, mm, afraid of the battle in the middle. If you tries to anywhere you tries to enter, I can either choose to attack you at this side or tries to attack you this side. So maybe this is also okay. This is no matter which way you tries to throw in, I can easily. This is also got something, 20 points something. So I think this is a very good move for white to play. But in the actual game, white just choose to play here. This is also like a very slow move, not very good. Then black, this exchange becomes good for black. Because before, when you don't play here, you play here. I'm not. Black feels very boring to enter this corner. If you tries to get this stone, white can just spend another move. This is too huge. But if black tries to come to this side, as long as I got this stone, probably I can choose to come this side to kill you. For it, I say it's easy. If you come to this side, then I can save this side with this stone. So I needn't to actually to use one move to spend one move to save the corner. This is also too small. This is also very small. I think black can still choose to come to this side. Then this move become very interesting. Because you already saved the corner, then I'm not afraid of making you even stronger. If you choose to play this, I can just sacrifice this stone because you already spent one move in the corner. This is already very strong. Then I make you another eye. Doesn't matter. If it's like this, I can use this war again. So I think now it's time for black to play here. Very proper time that white created it for black. But they both play some slow moves, and this is looks very good, but actually it's not very good. Usually, when we choose to uh, save a territory, we should not save it directly. Go is a very interesting game that we need to have very long term thinking. Sometimes we cannot think some direct move are not very good. Still, white needs to play like this. We let black to enter, then we choose to attack which side to attack. But but if you choose to surround this territory first, then yeah, of course, black will throw in. Then you need to think of where you want to attack this stone. It becomes a little bit hard because you already spent one move. Then you don't want to waste that move. The burden is on your shoulder now. Only if you can, you have very strong cultivation skills that you can kill this stone or you can manage it well. But for human beings, I think this complex situation, no one can say 100% confidence to make this. Uh, so I think this is just make the game more complex. And in the actual game, I choose to attach and cut, save some territory here. So that's why I said this. After this, white is not very good. It doesn't end it very good. The move you spend here, you see, it's cutted by black, and what you got only a bit more than 10 points here. You spend one move and got 10 points, which you already got some influence here, and you make black very strong here. I think it's a failure for white here. Yeah, you still need to spend move, or when black got this, black got lots of territory. It's like you ended it like a goatee, and this is also very comfortable for black, this exchange. But this exchange, I think, it's bad. Black shouldn't do this exchange, it's meaningless. Because later black can, maybe now black can just play here to see where white will play. I think white can only connect because if you don't, honey here is too big. Then little black can enter this side, make this territory very small. You see, with all these moves, you just got about 10 points. And as long as you already saved this side, you obviously you can't come to this side. So it will make white very uncomfortable. But these exchanges, I can't see hmm, anything interesting with this exchange. Just feel good with but meaningless. Hmm, I think this move is also a bit soft. Black should still come to this side. As before I said, when black got a wall here, which is already very strong. If white play like this, I think these two stones are in danger, especially when we got another wall here. So white should probably just can play here, and then you come back to make more pressure on white. Because what I'm afraid is if black play here, white can just choose to save this territory. This actually, just like what I said, if you want to make a territory directly, it's always being easy to destroy, decrease. We can maybe just play like this. You also just got a little bit more than 10 points, and with a gold take. I already saved this side. I think white um, should be winning to play easily like this. That's why I said black should need to do some more fierce uh, moves. This is like when black is leading, he plays very soft. And this is also very too soft, too slow this move. I don't think white this move is a good move. White should just come back. Because if you play here, if it's me, I will just kill you. Then what? Connect or not? No. I think white should probably connect. But I already got this group is alive. I got you, not I got. You gave me some territory here. You lose some territory here, and you give me some territory, and you connect two alive groups with a goatee. I can still choose to destroy your territory here. You got nothing. I think if I capture this stone, I don't know what are the meaning of white. Both of my groups are alive. What what is the meaning of this move? And but in the actual game, both of them, it's like I don't know what are they thinking. What are they think? Maybe there's something I can't see. Hmm. Yeah, I can't see. With this exchange, white feels good to jump because later, when white stretched back, it was a centi. So like this exchange, white got too much benefits. Yeah, then black think of to come. I think of coming to this side. I think white's answers a bit complex because it makes its shape a little bit weak. The easiest way is just to play here. It's very clear when black come back. White can got this move. Pre- It already got some preparation. This then just come out. Very good. Very comfortable exchange. This actually doesn't matter too much. But in the actual game, here black probably can get something to cut you, and yeah, white needn't to make it so complex. And in the actual game, black play like this is which is looks also good, and this is also a very bad move. When black push here, white can only come back like this. I think after this move, before this move, white plays very good. But after this move, white start from this. White got is continuously losing points. Under this, when black play here, white should also just kill this stone easy. Kill this stone first. If black choose to Atari, white just descend. Black already give some points, and now this A B becomes white can get either of it. If black play here, white can come out. If black capture, white can get a Sente. I think this is also an easy game for white because white even if here white didn't got much benefit. In the beginning, black played too much soft moves, and black can't use this war. Just as I said before, black can't win this game. But in the actual game, I think black got something back. Black got the chances. Mm. And this sequence is also a little bit strange. Black should definitely play this exchange first and then play this exchange and then come back this side. Oh no, play this exchange first and then come back to this side. Because in the actual game, firstly, you didn't got this exchange, which is already a loss. Second thing is if white choose to play here, probably this will not be a center. But both of them play very simple. And when black connect here, I think this game is getting closer. Because white lose too much at this side. Why? I can't I can't understand. Firstly, why both of them think that white needs to connect this group. The second thing I can't understand is why white needs to connect these two alive groups. Up. So in the games, we need to know that when both of our groups are alive, then the meaning of connecting these two groups is just nothing. Just some moves with no point. It's like this, like that. And this is also very strange. White just need to play here. Black still need to jump. And later you can still kill this stone. And if you play here, black should also jump. This is much bigger than this. If we play here, probably I would just save this side first. This become because it's also the words I said before. Black can use this wall now. Then black has the chance to win. I don't know why black didn't answer here. But you see a difference with the shape before I showed you like this. This white can still capture this, but this to exchange I can't see any goodness for white. If black don't answer before, yeah, if white play here, you can also cut him. It's no effect, no difference. But I think this is probably also a bad move. That when white cut it and black can only make it alive like this, black didn't get any points. Maybe just 1 or 2 points more with this variation than this variation. But the good thing is the totally difference is that this variation black can got such a huge influence here, but this in the actual game white got 3 stones here. This difference I think is much more than 1 or 2 points. At least 6 to 8 points. So I think the game, if black play like this, black probably already turned this game around. But it gave the victory back like this. This is also a very small move. I can see white should just come to this side probably. This is a goatee and very small. Even if you want to play here, I think probably this will not be bad. Worse than this. This looks very smart, but actually, if black play like this, white didn't got any benefits. Then the exchange like this. So in the actual game, they black chose to block this side, and black got some territory here, but not very big. And black come back to this side, so it did, yeah, like this. This move is not very good. So yeah, then it's comes to the very small ending game moves, and this game black lost. But I think it will not be much. Maybe black just lost 2 to 3 points, probably. So this is the end of this game. Yeah, white just win 1 point. So yeah, so this is the game. Let's make conclusion that in the beginning, white plays much better than black. Black makes some terrible mistake. The most important thing is the judgment of the direction. At the top side, black plays the wrong direction. And at the bottom side, black also chose the wrong direction. That makes the game very hard for black in the middle. But what happens to white? White plays good before, but I think after this 3-3, white is continued to losing this game. Uh, the problem of the black is the direction choosing problem, and the problem for white is I think is something like the how to play in the middle game. Uh, for instance, here, black white wants to save the territory with a simple move, but then it hard makes it hard for white to play. Usually, when you want to save it, you just connect this side first. Let black to choose, then to choose where to throw in. Then you can try to attack with different method. It's much easier. And also, white's choice at this side is quite bad. White didn't get a very clear judgment in the uh, middle game. This white can play easily to make both sides alive and destroy black's influence in the center. Then white can also win easily. So this is the game, and I hope you would learn something from it. And yeah, I will see you next time. Bye bye.